Imagine a world lit only by fire and candlelight. A world where power couldn't travel more than a mile. This was the world before a man who dreamed so big he literally lit up the planet. This is the story of Nikola Tesla, the man who saw the future. Born in 1856 in what is now Croatia, Tesla wasn't like other kids. While they played games, he was lost in a world of numbers and science, his mind crackling with ideas that were far ahead of his time. From a young age, he could visualize inventions in his head with almost holographic detail, building and testing them mentally before ever touching a tool. This incredible gift would shape the course of his life and, ultimately, the modern world. After studying engineering, a young and ambitious Tesla set his sights on the land of opportunity, America. He arrived in New York City in 1884 with just 4 cents in his pocket, a book of his own poetry, and a letter of recommendation to the most famous inventor of the age, Thomas Edison. Edison was the king of direct current, or DC. It was a simple system, but deeply flawed. It was inefficient, dangerous, and couldn't travel long distances. Tesla, however, had a revolutionary idea: alternating current, or AC. He saw a system where power could flow back and forth, allowing it to be sent across hundreds, even thousands of miles with minimal loss. He presented his vision to Edison. The story goes that Edison, dismissive of AC, offered Tesla $50,000 if he could improve his DC motors. Tesla, taking the challenge, worked tirelessly and presented a brilliant solution. But when he asked for the promised reward, Edison laughed it off, saying, "Tesla, you don't understand our American humor." That single moment was a turning point. Feeling betrayed and undervalued, Tesla walked away from Edison, setting the stage for one of the greatest rivalries in the history of science. Alone and struggling, Tesla took on menial jobs, even digging ditches for $2 a day, just to survive. But his genius couldn't be buried. He soon found backers who believed in his vision for AC power. He established his own lab and began to bring his mental blueprints to life. In 1888, he patented his masterpiece, the AC induction motor. It was elegant, efficient, and would become the workhorse of the Industrial Revolution. This invention caught the eye of George Westinghouse, a brilliant industrialist and Edison's main competitor. Westinghouse saw the immense potential in Tesla's AC system and bought his patents, hiring Tesla as a consultant. Together, they would challenge Edison's DC empire in a fierce battle known as the War of Currents. Edison, seeing his monopoly threatened, launched a vicious smear campaign against AC. He staged public demonstrations where animals were electrocuted with AC power to prove how dangerous it was. The press was filled with horror stories, all designed to scare the public away from Tesla and Westinghouse's technology. It was a war of innovation versus propaganda. The ultimate showdown came at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, while Edison bid to light the fair with his expensive DC system. Westinghouse, using Tesla's technology, came in with a bid that was dramatically lower. They won the contract. That year, the City of Light at the fair was powered entirely by Tesla's alternating current, dazzling millions of visitors and proving its safety and superiority on a global stage. The war was effectively over. AC had won. But for Tesla, this was just the beginning. His mind was already leaping to the next frontier. He dreamed of a world without wires. In his Colorado Springs laboratory, a mysterious structure filled with strange equipment, he created the Tesla coil. This incredible device could generate millions of volts of electricity, shooting spectacular bolts of lightning across the room. He wasn't just creating a light show, he was experimenting with the very fabric of energy and the atmosphere. He lit up vacuum tubes wirelessly from yards away, proving that power could be transmitted through the air. His ultimate ambition was the Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island. This wasn't just a tower, it was meant to be a global broadcasting system. Tesla envisioned it transmitting not just information, but electrical power freely to everyone on the planet. Imagine ships at sea and planes in the sky drawing power directly from the air. It was a vision of a connected, empowered world, a century before the internet. Sadly, this grand dream was never realized. His primary investor, JP Morgan, pulled funding after realizing that free wireless energy wasn't exactly a profitable business model. The tower, Tesla's greatest hope, was dismantled and sold for scrap. Despite holding over 300 patents for inventions that laid the groundwork for radio, radar, X-rays, and remote control, Tesla's final years were marked by obscurity and financial hardship. He was a man out of time, a futurist living among people who couldn't grasp the scale of his vision. He spent his days in a New York hotel, his mind still racing with ideas, feeding pigeons in the park, his only companions. Nikola Tesla died in 1943. For decades, his name was largely forgotten, overshadowed by figures like Edison. But his legacy is all around us. Every time you turn on a light, charge your phone, or use a household appliance, you are tapping into the AC system that Tesla fought for. He was the true father of the electric age. Tesla's story is a powerful reminder that the path of a true visionary is often a lonely one. He gave the world the gift of modern electricity, but he dreamed of giving so much more. He wasn't just an inventor, he was a humanitarian who wanted to use science to elevate all of humanity. So the next time you see the world lit up at night, remember the man who first saw it all in his mind, Nikola Tesla, the man who truly lit up the world. Thanks for watching. If you were as inspired by this story as we are, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next journey into history. See you next time.